Welcome to Career Fair Prep, navigating a virtual fair. This is Glenda Darrell in the Career Development Center, and we're going to talk about preparing you for your next career fair. I know there's some of you who probably have not been to a career fair before, so it's good to first understand what is a career fair and what it is not. A career fair is a place where you will meet employers who want to hire NC State students. Also, a career fair is a place where you will have one-on-one conversations with employers. This is the case whether it's an in-person career fair or the virtual career fair that you will experience this year. A career fair, whether in person or virtual, is a great place to explore opportunities with employers and gain career knowledge and learn about positions and fields that you may not have even thought of before. Also, a career fair is a place to practice your networking skills, and we will talk about that as part of our career fair prep. What is a career fair not? A career fair is not a place to submit applications, or is it an interview? A career fair is where you have brief, informal conversations with employers. It's a time that you make your first impression. Career fair is also not a place just to stop by and check out, although you can do that. And I especially encourage that for freshmen. But a career fair, to be meaningful and beneficial to you, requires preparation and research before the fair. Also, a career fair is one component of your job search. It is not a strategy with immediate results. Although sometimes you will hear of students who get an internship or a full-time job as a result of their meeting with an employer during a career fair. So now we know what a career fair is and what it is not. How do you prepare? And how do you prepare for a virtual career fair? All the steps that you take to prepare for an in-person career fair, you will take to prepare for a virtual career fair. And here you see 3 simple steps to get you started. For a virtual career fair, an additional step is that you need to engage with the Career Fair Plus platform. That is the platform that NC State will be using for their virtual career fairs. You see here, step 1 is to view a step-by-step instructions. You can do that by clicking here, downloading the Career Fair Plus app, and as for any career fair, one of your first steps is to finalize your resume. So how do you prepare? Well, in thinking about going to a career fair, we need to clarify our goals. As a freshman, for example, your goal may be to build a network and gain career knowledge about the field that you are considering going into and thinking about majoring in. For a senior, the career fair may have completely different goals, as in to build their network, but also to interact with potential employers with their sights on building internal relationships within companies, with their sights set on full-time employment after graduation. So determining and setting new goals. And how do you do that? You do that by research. Research, research, research. It is the core of your job search. You see here a listing of several resources that you can engage with in order to learn about the employers who are coming to a career fair. I think most of these are familiar to you. Going Global can be accessed through EPAC, and Going Global is a great resource that's provided to you through EPAC and can provide international students with information about employers who have petitioned for H-1B visas in the past. All of you can access Business Source Complete and PrivCo on the library database site. These resources provide you with vast information about companies. And so gather your research and create your target list of employers, and in rank order, and I'll explain that a little later. But knowing about an employer, what they do, and determining why they interest you. So virtual career fair, don't forget, have that resume reviewed by your career counselor, set up an appointment through EPAC, and have that resume finalized before the career fair. In Career Fair Plus, you will build a profile and you will upload your resume to your profile. You will review the companies, as I mentioned before, and you will schedule your appointments. As you went through the step-by-step instructions that I referenced earlier, you learned how to schedule appointments. When the scheduling of appointments comes open, don't delay your scheduling because they are scheduled on a first come, first serve basis. And also, we talked about networking earlier. So we need to be prepared with our elevator pitch. You think, what is an elevator pitch? Well, an elevator pitch is your introduction. It's when you introduce yourself in these informal conversations with the employers. You want to make sure that it's brief and to the point, telling the employer a little bit about yourself and what makes you unique, what sets you apart from the next candidate they may talk to. I highly recommend that before the career fair that you prepare your elevator pitch and practice it. You can come to a career fair, a career counseling appointment and practice it with your career counselor. You can record it and listen to it yourself, but practice, practice, practice. And here is the structure for your elevator pitch. As I said, it is brief, but it is to the point. You want to make sure that they know what you're interested in. You want to make sure they know that you've done your research, so you know maybe what position they're hiring for or where they have locations that you may have an interest in working. And then create your elevator pitch. You see here a sample elevator pitch, as well as a link to a worksheet where you can walk through preparing that elevator pitch. As I said, you can practice your elevator pitch by recording it or practicing it with your career counseling coach. As we wrap up this part 1 of Career Fair Prep, I invite you to join me for part 2 as we talk about what happens as the career fair approaches. Thank you.